Hello, Pokemoshpitbeta. This is BlackSpottedZebra again, bringing you yet another Wi-Fi battle. And this one, actually, is going to be a pretty good match. It is, as you can see, is going to be an OU match. For those of you that don't like OU, go ahead and leave, because this is going to be a weather war match. It's not going to be a long match. It's not exactly going to be a short match, but it's a pretty decent match. This match is going to be against ArmedFro. As you know, he's a really good friend of mine. I've known him ever since I started probably YouTube posting battles, YouTube battling and stuff, but he's a really good friend of mine. We are buddies, and we decided that we were going to have an OU match, and he decided to bring rain in the form of Polito, and I decided to bring sand in the form of T-Tar. So, you know how weather wars go. Whoever gets to keep their weather last kind of wins the match, but in my case, you know, we kind of have guys that work well in either or, so it's not really beneficial to have our weather right off the bat. So I'm gonna lead off with Landorus, because you know Landorus is kind of a good lead. I'm gonna try and bluff Scarf, blah blah blah, and I go for Earth Power. You're wondering, why the fuck are you going for Earth Power? Because I'm going for Earth Power because I'm a special Landorus. The reason why I'm a special Landorus is because Landorus actually does have a pretty decent special move pool. And, you know, people do carry Hidden Power Ice on Landorus already, but, you know, I do have Hidden Power Ice, but Landorus does get Grass Knot for those pesky Gastrodons and other bulky water types. But, you know, that's just for whatever. I've had that thing forever, decided, hey, maybe I'll try it out. So I'm going to bring in Gyarados, predicting the switch, because I doubt he wants to lose his Fortress right off the bat after getting just one layer, or just Stealth Rocks up. So he's going to bring in Landorus, which is fine. I figured I can take one Stone Edge since I am a bulky DD set on this Gyarados, and I'm going to go for the DD. This way I can outspeed and hopefully hit him with the Waterfall, or what I should have done is probably just predict in another switch and try to go for the Stone Edge, but I figured, you know, just go for the Waterfall. It's my safest move. He's going to bring in his own Gyarados. I should have saw this probably coming, but he's going to get the Intimidate off of me, showing me that he's probably a bulky set, and I am +1 speed, so I'm not really sure what he wants to do. I'm thinking maybe he's going to think, he can set up faster. He can probably set up on me, so I'm going to go for Taunt just in case maybe he's running Sub or DD, or he wants to taunt me to prevent me from Dragon Dancing, but he's going to go for the Bounce, which is kind of sucky, because I don't know. I'm trying to bank on either maybe he misses, or maybe I can probably live, because I didn't see him set up. He does have leftovers, so I'm guessing he's not really that offensive, possibly. So I'm like, well, I am kind of bulky. I did live a Stone Edge, even though it was unstabbed, but, you know, I thought maybe I could take a Bounce, and if he missed, that'd be awesome. But that's not the case. I'm going to bring in Banded Terrakion, because, as everyone knows, Banded Terrakion, Banded Haxorus hit like a motherfucking train, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Banded Stone Edge just to hit whatever the fuck I want on his team. Nothing really wants to take a Stone Edge. Nothing will take a Stone Edge very nicely, except Polito does live in the red, but, he's not going to be able to take another one, and he is leftovers, so that gets rid of my fear of him being a Scarf Politoed, because those things are annoying. He's going to bring in Fortress. I'm guessing it's just fodder. I'm guessing maybe he thought he could take one, but yeah, he's probably not going to be, if he could take one, he's not going to be able to take two. He's going to bring in Dragonite. I'm thinking maybe Dragonite's going to be a setup Pokemon, or maybe a Banded Dragonite, and I'm like, maybe he'll overpredict, and I can hit him with the Stone Edge. Dragonite has multi-scale, right? You guys know that Dragonite has multi-scale? Because Banded Terrakion just fucked the shit out of it. He kills me with the Surf. I'm not really worried about it, because I do have my Landorus, which is faster. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power. He doesn't know, actually, that I am an expert built Landorus. He's only seeing that. He's probably still thinking I'm Scarf set, so he's going to bring in his Gyarados. I don't have anything really to hit Gyarados with. That's kind of the bad thing about this set. I don't have the Stone Edge, so I can't hit that. So I'm going to bring in T-Tar, so I'm figuring T-Tar could set up the sand, prevent him from, you know, getting leftovers, and maybe take a hit and, you know, hit him with the crunch of sorts. But he shows me Sub, so now I'm thinking, oh shit, now he's Sub DD with Bounce, or maybe Sub Stall with Bounce. I'm just thinking either of the of those variants is that's his set. So I'm figuring, okay, I can take one Waterfall. I'll let T-Tar die. I don't really want to hold on to T-Tar. I could go for a crunch maybe, or just bait him into the Waterfall to take me out, but then I flinch, and I'm like, well, fuck. So I'm like, alright, well, T-Tar's in here, so he's probably gonna want to go for another Waterfall, so I can switch into my Credilli named Fluven and switch into that. And the thing about Credilli that works good in sand and is in the range is kind of like the same as Gastrodon, I guess, because I have the Storm Drain, so I get the boost from Waterfall. And the only attack he has hit me with, I think, is Bounce, because I haven't seen his fourth move, but I'm guessing it's either Toxic or Dragon Dance, and he shows me Dragon Dance, and I'm kind of like, well, fuck. So I'm like, alright, I'm hoping Bounce doesn't do a ton of damage to me, because that'd be bad. So I don't go for the stockpile, because he doesn't have really anything to hit me with, so I'm thinking maybe he'll bounce, but he's just like, I don't know what he wants to do. So I'm going to go for the stockpile, just get my defenses up to probably take a bounce, and hoping that Giga Drain could probably break us up, hopefully with the +1 special attack possibly. So he's going to go for another DD. I think I'm just going to go for the Giga Drains of sorts right now, just to, try and see if I can break a sub. He's probably thinking that I'm just going to keep stockpiling as he can keep DDing on me, and I'm like, that's not really nice. So I see that Giga Drain does break the sub, which is fucking amazing. I'm like, hooray, finally, so I can probably take out this Gyarados. So he's going to go for the bounce. I kind of predict that since that's his only move he can go for, or he's going to have to switch. So I'm going to go for another stockpile, get the +2 defenses and special and physical defense. So I'm looking pretty good. So I'm figuring, he's going to hit me with bounce. I might as well just go for the toxic. That way I can get residual damage between his bounce turns and, just to, kill his survivability. So he misses his bounce, which is awesome because fuck you for flinching Tyranitar, you faggot. So I flinched that, or no, he misses, and then a toxic hit, and I'm like, yeah, so you are done. So he's going to go for another bounce. I figured maybe he'd switch into something, so I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. I'm just not really knowing what he wanted to switch in, maybe Landorus or something, I don't know. I don't think probably Scizor would probably what he would have switched into, but, whatever. So, he hits his bounce this time and paralyzes me, which is not great, but I do get past the paralysis and go for the Giga Drain and get a good amount of HP back. So, yeah, he's kind of stuck in here with, Sand and Toxic. I think Toxic's going to be able to take him out this turn, possibly, or he's going to barely live with a little bit and he's going to be stuck in here without anything to do. But Toxic does take him out, so that's great. So he's going to bring in his Jeremiah to get rid of the sand and get rid of my special defense boosts from the sands and stuff, because I'm rock type and stuff. So he's going to go for Protect. Not really worried about it. I think I'm just going to go for Giga Drains right now, but I'm getting paralyzed, which is kind of gay. So I'm like, alright, well, whatever. I'll just go for another Giga Drain, just maybe he'll stay in, I'm guessing, or I don't know what he wants to do. So I'm just going to go for a Giga Drain again. He's going to switch into Ryu, which is his Scizor, and I get paralyzed again, so I'm just like, well, kind of a fuck. So I'm +2 in defense. I'm thinking maybe he's going to U-turn or Bullet Punch. I figured might as well go into my own Scizor. My own Scizor can Bullet Punch or U-turn any of the other pokes that he wants to do. So he's going to end up going for Bullet Punch, which is great. Not doing a lot of damage to me because, steel resists steel. So I know he has to switch. So I'm going to go for the U-turn, and he brings in Politoed. So, well, I'm like, whatever, Politoed, you're dead. So that's great for me. I know I don't want to use that term, but, Politoed's done, so I can bring in T-Tar, set up the sand, but his last two pokes are freaking Scizor and Landorus, so, kind of help Landorus out there a bit with the sand power, but we're both sand power, so hopefully, it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. But he's going to bring in Landorus instead of Scizor, which was kind of weird. I figured, he could just bring in Scizor or Bullet Punch, but I guess he doesn't want me to bring in my own Scizor, but, he's going to bring in Landorus, go for the Earthquake. I'm going to bring in my Landorus, and, I'm guessing he doesn't know if I'm going to go for the Earth Power. I know he's locked in Earthquake. I know he's scarfed. I'm going to go for the Earth Power. I'm going to fuck up his Scizor. His Scizor can't do shit. Look how much damage that does. That does so much damage. And now he's going to bring his own Landorus, predicting the other Earth Power. And I go for it. I figured maybe he just want to Bullet Punch and stay in and take me out. But, that doesn't happen. But he's going to go for the Stone. Just doesn't take me out. I show him that I'm Expert Belt. Hit him with the Hidden Power Ice. And I'm like, hey, Landorus, my special attack is higher than yours. Oh, take him out. And that's fucking gone. Get the hell out of here. So he's going to bring in Scizor. He has to go for Bullet Punch to take this out, or he's going to die to an Earth Power, which means that he's locked into that. And I can bring in my own Scizor, take a Bullet Punch, hopefully if he doesn't crit me, because I'm left with Credilli. If he crits me and I die, that sucks, because I'm just going to go for the Earth, super power, so much power, and take it out, and hopefully they'll take it out. Fuck yeah, I'm choice banded, motherfucker, I'm adamant. I got 2 choice banded pokes, it's stupid, but one's priority. So, that's going to end up being the game, guys, so, hope you guys enjoyed the match. As an OU match, it was kind of long, but, Weather Wars are just what the matches are that are OU sometimes. But, hope you guys enjoyed this match. I am BlackSpottedZebra. My opponent was the ArmedFro. He's the guy with the fro that, narrates on the Pokemoshpitbeta channel. So, there will be links to both of our channels in the description below. I don't know how to end these videos, so I'm just going to end it right here. I will catch you possibly new Zebra Sexuals later. Cheers!